Good morning and welcome to Fairy Tale Picnic put on by the Ponoka Jubilee Library. Today we will be reading Where the Wild Things Are, story and pictures by Maurice Sendak, and then we will be creating a paper plate max. Today we will be starting with Where the Wild Things Are, written and illustrated by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew and grew and grew until the ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." They're all dancing, hanging on the trees, marching around with Max on their back. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around him, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. That's the end of our story. Next, we're going to create a Where the Wild Things Are craft. For our craft time today, we are going to be making a paper plate max. You will need a paper plate, googly eyes, white tissue paper, glue, a black marker, scissors, black paper, white paper that isn't showing, and some crayons. So to start with, you're just going to color in the face of your max. You can pick any color you want. Then we're going to grab our glue, put on 2 little dots of glue, and glue on the googly eyes. Next, you're going to grab that black marker and draw a nose and a mouth. Nice big smile. So as you can see, we have the face completed now of our max. Next, we're going to grab the white paper, fold it up, and cut out 2 ears. Just like so. Then grabbing our glue, getting those nice and glued up, and sticking them onto our plate. Then we're going to cut our tissue paper into little squares. Grab that white glue, spread it all around the outer edge of our plate, and then we're just going to start sticking tissue paper onto the plate like so. You're going to want to do this all the way around the plate, so this is going to take some time. There's lots of tissue paper, so don't worry about running out. Just sticking it on there, making sure that no part of the plate is left uncovered. And there you can see we have covered our entire plate in that tissue paper. So next we're going to just grab the black strips of paper and cut out a couple of whiskers. Then grabbing our glue and gluing those whiskers onto our paper plate, just like so. And there you have it, a paper plate max. Thanks for tuning in for this fairy tale picnic. We'll see you guys next week.